Happy Saturday to everyone. Oh yeah, I see Mama here since. Happy Saturday to everyone. Today, Kolo. Never mind, now we're Kolo. You bed. Now roll, you roll. You just go. Read the four. Oh, now welcome. Oh yeah, our weekend. Weekend lovers. I love weekend. Setting so that I can sleep in and just do my thing. I'm not rushing. But I did go church on Saturday too. How we do here with this Sunday. We dey always get program. How na day? Me I put music now. Oh yeah, how una day? Everybody wait did that side. Everybody wait did that side. What yeah, we do. Oh yeah, go me one while. We dey wait for Mr. Ogbe. I don't want to miss it now. Like I said.
Where are you going? Igbo ta so where
Wabokia, happy Saturday. Now I'm in Nigeria, but Gary Pome no sir. My mic no dey work oh. Na shout at the shout for you. Man no. Vawa iya wa lukudeti. You know what we iya lukudeti. Man no we. See, you gonna anyway you done now we Amazon we there you. Ipoyi. No now you no do go me. Ipoyi. Ima ya APC wa mo ya ru. Ni ma oni gwan. Agotaku. Make a the shout. Ma go hear me today. Me no making I we. Me iya we iya wa mo make iya wa mo boto ima no sunu dai. Wa ya ko yo happy weekend everybody. Iwani Henry I hear you. Aware na Henry be the new Malagia. Malagia Henry the platform na family meeting majena. Wasi I me why you book am why gbe me igwa value Henry na elekere. My manager I salute amen 3-star general I salute warun do bi ogwo ya yui order fin arrive down anywhere like anyone it makes sense okay why warun do here we I no wa see my egg here I no wa undua o umi o ja go se we bi je Egani umi o ma fi blame me go ma see e yo we gbe why you don't Obaseki zegbele trend na bugbe you not dey read book dey there na not read wa wo ma mo ebere wa wo ma pa wa ma eva ahiti da ma no give kalebe na ni ave Harvard University lecturer amai no we o awa be tie I salute you brother era mi nira yeme itwa 5-star our God don't come oh he walk where you big bono we mo kayo oh we bore
Well, bring me pen.
now you be this
Now me, okay, I got one. Yeah. You are, thank you. I greet you. It's been a while.
Whoever carry you come on for Dopra TV, carry you go we go the court where they go now carry on go. Come away with the carry go court.
Yeah.
I greet you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Congratulations.
I'm a grandpa. Yeah, I'm a grandpa. Yeah.
Congrats. How was you know?
Okuwano. No. Boy, this is right great grandpa. He said.
Our people say thank you. We chief welcome. The chief, you know.
You know what? We chief sensitive to me.
So, over the week, over the month.
Oh, are we on the air?
Yes, so
it's okay. There's no problem. It's okay. Thank God. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. I don't have any reason.
No, I want everybody to know that Pa is grandpa.
Yeah, I'm a grandpa. That's good.
So yeah. Our people, we want to start diri business. So over the weeks, I know you've been up to date, in at your own pace. So it's just that we've not seen you. Mowaa, Museum of West African Arts. Yeah, there has been controversy upon controversy. It's been very controversial. So many things happened. We talked about it. So the latest right now, I want to play a video for you. And we also saw our former Oga, Obaseki Atokbe. He came out and he broke silence because we were on his neck. Baba Ladian Udogun Arunda Emahiatu Agberia Ogai Beritia Ladian. So he came on Abbat's platform and he spoke, and everybody heard him clear and loud. So first of all, the Aika Bonona Numeke na team break down when we go break me. Anyways, let's play this.
Stage shows the early stages of the Mowaa project, formally conceptualized as a Mowaa, as discussions commenced between a delegation from the Edo State government and the federal government team led by the minister Hannatu Musa Musawa. Governor Bolo said the conversation became necessary following alleged financial irregularities discovered in the Mowaa project. He stated that preliminary findings revealed a payment made from the Mowaa account on November 6, 2024, despite the Oba of Benin, His Royal Majesty Omonoba Nedo Ukwabolobolo Iwere II being removed from the Mowaa board on October 20th, 2024.
You can see Edo State started paying this money because it's a Mowaa, and we are paying 3.8 billion. Now, this is Edo State government. We have the National Commission for Museum and Monument. Then we have the Royal Palace of Benin. So these are the things first. We are looking at, we are not fighting investment. The cost of the building, the pavilion you saw there is 4.1 billion. And I don't have given 3.8 billion. What is that?
In her response, Minister Hannatu Musa Musawa said the federal government is committed to partnering with the Edo State government to find a lasting solution to the ongoing controversy surrounding the Mowaa project.
I want us to work together to see how, in keeping the traditional institution right, in making that wrong that was done whole, but at the same time we can balance it out with the need for us as a nation to have some level of expectant credibility internationally.
The meeting forms part of a broader effort by the state government to resolve the lingering issues.
How are you pay Koboko where the Maki or Salobo? Wagumeto, Hedomara. So this video now is speaking to everyone. There's been controversy, and the Edo State government, I would say government because it's not just one person, they claim they have never seen any paper, any file, whatever agreement regarding Mowaa. To our greatest surprise, he was reading from something that, number one, he said they are not fighting investment, which is a blatant lie. Then number two, he's telling us that Mowaa would cost 4.1 billion and Edo State has spent 3.8 billion. So what is remaining? Meaning Edo State owns Mowaa. Originally, Mr. Obigbo. Mr. Obigbo said the cost of that building, because it's phase by phase and it's up to 4 or 5 phases, that is going to be like $100 million, and they've only been able to raise 20 million. I just want to, there's a lot of questions, but you want to dive into. I just want to know how one phase cost of the whole world cost up to 1 billion when Mondo Pebolo told the world, so they don't say that a section of Oba market that got destroyed by the Inferno will cost him 17 billion. I don't know. Does it make sense to you? Sir, clear our doubts.
Again, I want to thank all our viewers.
Thank you, sir.
To an extent, I have been quiet. I just, more or less like, I took some time off. I don't understand Nigeria of today. Honestly, when you look at Nigeria altogether, I have no clue where we are. I said some time ago that this is a government that is marooned. Be like people when drink and just go. No head, no tail. They try to make their own laws. Out of their own laws that they have made, they also try to pick and choose within the laws that they have made, that they chose the one they want to obey and the ones they don't want to obey. Early this morning today, someone sent me a 3-bedroom flat. It was about 4, according to them, was a 4-flat 3-bedroom. It was telling me that in Ewotubu, for those of us who are from Benin City, you all know where Ewotubu is. They were asking for 100 million naira.
3-bedroom flat.
Yes, they said it's 4 flats, 3 bedrooms each.
So 4 flats.
Yes, 4 flats. They were asking for 100 million. And when I saw the photograph, the place is so dilapidated that it requires a lot of millions in order to put it in shape, irrespective of the fact that the current government is not interested in Ewotubu. What I'm trying to make out of this is this: if a 4 flat of 3 bedrooms in Ewotubu, people are asking for 100 million. Then you are looking at a building such as Mowaa, and they are talking about how many billion? How much is road in Benin City today? The one they call 5mm. I think it's about. Yeah. So I'm not an engineer, but when you put all these costs in place, when you look at this same government, they are telling us it took a very long time. People like Rufai Hosseini to ask the Minister of Works before he eventually came up with some billions per kilometer. So much billions per kilometer. So one would begin to wonder if the government of today in Edo State, if they are serious. First of all, both the government at the state and at the national level, they breathe propaganda. They have no credibility. There's a lot of trust deficit between the people and the government, both at the state and at the national level. Then again, when you look at this same national level and the state government, there's so much inconsistencies. Today they say one thing, tomorrow they say another. That is against what they have said yesterday.
Yeah.
So, and again, when I listened to Mondokbewulu, when he said some thousands of hectares of land was bought by that 17 years old, he's not good with figures. Is it that Mondokbewulu was trying to talk about acres or hectares? It's obvious that this man does not know the difference between acres of land and hectares of land. So when this man when he comes into the public space and he's giving figures, I think anyone that believes him is doing that at his own or her own peril. He does not know any figure. He has disgraced himself with figures so many times. Look at the investment they said they were going to bring to Edo, about $250 million and all that. So I don't think that any individual who is serious should take Mondokbewulu serious.
But he's the state governor.
Unfortunately, he's the state governor. You know, some of us, when we were bashing him at the beginning, some people thought that we hated him. No, it's not that we hated him, because we know that he is incompetent. He doesn't have what it takes to be the principal of any school. This is a man that is being pushed. There's so many the people are pushing him from left, right, and center. Actually, he doesn't know where he's going, and he will be so happy to bow out when the time comes, because there's so much pressure from everywhere. Because I have taken time within the time I've not been coming over here. I asked people, they've sent me a lot of videos and stuff like that. This is a governor who has no plan for Edo State and does not intend to plan for Edo State. He just wake up today and he wants people to, maybe his advisors are telling him that, yes, just do this to make people feel that he's in Benin. I mean, when it comes to Mowaa, I don't think they all understand what they are talking about. If you remember in your program, I said something some time ago, and what I said was that Mowaa, we should be careful so that Mowaa does not end up with what Benga Daniels did in Ondo State, that eventually led to the seizure of presidential jets outside of Nigeria. When you look at, and I also, for those who are listening to me carefully, I made mention, I said, in 1897, when Edo State, that's the Oba of Benin, was taken to Calabar, when he was deported to Calabar, we did not sign any treaty with the British like the Aboriginals did over here that would make them concede some certain things to us. They came and wiped us out. No treaty, nothing. There's a point I'm trying to drive at. There was no treaty, nothing. Eventually, we became part of Royal Niger Company. On that day, we lost our sovereignty as Benin Kingdom. There was no more Benin Kingdom after 1897 expedition. Now, today, we are having a traditional ruler who wants a stake in some of these things. Remember, I remember it was Lai Mohammed who went with the state government to all the countries where most of these things were retrieved from.
Artifacts.
Where all those artifacts were retrieved from. I understand I'm a proud Edo man.
Of course.
We have to understand that it was the national government, the federal government, that went to all these other countries and started negotiations. Negotiations were not held on behalf of any individual or traditional institution. Those things were retrieved back to what? Nigeria. And now, some of those things eventually ended up in Edo State that originally, way back in 1897, where they were all taken from. They were handed over to the government. And today, I have photographs that show so many white people in Benin City on the day thugs went to raid there was a show of shame in Edo State.
And it comes out to tell you that they are not fighting investment.
So people sent me a lot of photographs in Igun, especially. You see a lot of these foreigners, they were at Igun, they were buying so many things and all.
Bronzes and yeah.
So when this government begin to speak from two sides of their mouth and they don't understand what they have no clue of what they are doing. They have no clue. No, everybody in space today, in space government, everybody struggling for Mowaa and all that. Remember, foreign government has invested all those things on the level what he was just reading. It makes no sense because with so many, absolutely makes no sense because Mowaa is not owned by Edo State government.
That is what they don't understand.
Yeah, it is not owned by Edo State government. Again, I will say, if some of these countries that have invested in Mowaa, if you don't allow them to be part of Mowaa, or one individual wants to take Mowaa, they want to take it to themselves and all that, they will go to international court. They will go to arbitration. Yes. And if you are lucky, they are able to settle it out of arbitration, that is good. But if they are not able to settle it out of arbitration, it's not going to be an APC court, the courts that they have in Nigeria. These are not APC courts. Beautiful. They will go there and say, okay, these agreements were signed. Remember, PEID If you remember that, you know, Nigeria was going to, everybody was scared in Nigeria during Buhari and said, if the case against PEID, the case of PEID, if it goes against Nigeria, Nigeria automatically will be bankrupt.
Yes.
If you remember that.
Yes.
Because they will go and they will go to court and begin to institute seizure of Nigerian assets. What Buhari government did at that time is exactly what the Edo State government is doing now. What they did at that time was that, it was Jonathan that went into agreement with all these countries about electricity, this, that, and so on.
Yes,
so when the Buhari government came, these same APC people that are giving Nigeria a lot of problem, so they deemed it necessary. Okay, fine, we are not going to obey these treaties or agreement that were written.
Even with all the signed agreements.
Yes, and MOU and all. So those people, they went to international court. Yeah. So they were lucky. Because if you look at the judgments, they were just lucky to have gotten away with that. So in the case of Benga Daniel, they were not lucky enough. Only God knows what this government of Tinubu, what they paid in order to save Nigeria out of that embarrassment. So the issue of Mowaa, when you see some miscreants running rampant in the street of Benin City talking about Mowaa is not about ethnicity, an Ishama or a Doman or so. There have been some foreign investors who have invested into Mowaa. So when we begin to handle it now like we don't know what we are doing, those people will just be laughing at us because they will definitely go to court. And if we don't handle it well, that court judgment will come. And I hope it will come when APC will still be in power. Unfortunately, judgment is like, court process is slow and is very slow and it's like a wheel grinding slowly. But if the way we are handling it now, like people that we don't know what we are doing, the government of today and all the people around, they have no clue what they are doing. Instead of going to tackle this thing head on with people who are smart enough, they chose propaganda. Propaganda is not going to do it. Will put Edo State in big problem in the future. Mowaa is not about Obaseki. Yes, it's part of Obaseki's legacy, but in an attempt to erase and erode all that he has done, I think it will backfire. And not only Edo State, even the national. Even when you look at the minister of that's Musawa coming to Edo State. Again, let me say this, our Edo people. If our monarch continues in the way that he is, politicians are people that you don't dine with like that. You don't dine with politicians with your two hands because they will come back. Because this is a country where you hear those who want to hear this say nay or whatever, and at the end they will say, and they have it. So one day they will come and say, oh, this man. I'm a very proud Edo man. When you have an Oshomole in your state, dining with Ariobari Moise Soigbe, if you are a monarch, you have to be really careful when you do that. You really have to be careful with these people because they will turn around one day. We've seen it in Kano State. We've seen it in Rivers State. We've seen it in so many places. These people, they don't have regard for any human being.
Nope.
All they have regard for is their interest. I have spoken in some deep languages. For those who understand, that's fine. Those who chose, they don't understand. I leave it like that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. I hope you are following. Oga is breaking it down one by one, and we have to just listen, pay attention. Please, I get a lot of viewers, but not a lot of likes. And you know how Area Mama is now. She and like now 5 and 6. Make una go press like.
I didn't show like here too. Let me go and like quickly.
Oga, did you like?
No, I didn't. I'm going to do my like now.
I see you, Joy. I see you, everyone. Please go and like. At the end of the day, I get thousands of views, but the like will just be pekele. What you see, Bonnie, why I like it. When you why hold we making now like oh yeah, like. Thank you, and we are back again. I just see this guy just now. Obokian Joseph Utabo, Obokian, Waya Bokian, Waya Wesi. So we are moving on, sir. There's this other video that it's about Obaseki because he's been very silent, like I told you, silent on so many issues, and I don't fault him because everything he did, they just want to, they talk down on it, they vilify him. Any opportunity they get, they want to make sure they erode all his legacies, which is not possible. But doing that now, it's going to boomerang, you know. Other fun ya ba now. Now why arudobio gwe wa ruda o hian fi say ya o. U hian me o no ya be go say let's tread with caution. So exactly. I want to, let's tread with caution. You can't, because of your personal vendetta or go and fight for somebody, taking Panadol for somebody's headache. You just want to devalue. It's really I don't know. But here devalue they boy was able to. My goodness. Aji Baba, they want to devalue. They want to sebele. Because this is governance, is about us, not one person. Obaseki has done his own deed, he's gone.
Exactly.
The only thing we should remember him for is his legacies that he put on ground. Not to vilify him, not to bastardize all that he did. For what? Because of Mowaa or Mowaa. I don't really know. The hatred is alarming, it's deafening. So, Gumemwe, Onona Yosa, they might continue with any organ manager, you not tell them make they go like we go. My family meeting with this. So there's
what's this thing about Mowaa and who get Mowaa? I don't want to use English for this one. Who get Mowaa? Now Godwin Obaseki.
So this is about directly asking our Oga on his channel what happened with Mowaa. So now we're hearing from the horse's mouth. Let's listen. I know many of you have, you followed that day, but I on 19 fade off. Let's just take a listen.
Like you get Mowaa.
Mowaa is not my own. Just like many of the other things we invested in are not ours. But as long as it was going to be bringing good to Edo State and supporting and growing the economy of Edo State, it was incumbent that the government should support them. Government money alone cannot develop the states. In every part, government money is just a lever, just what you use to leverage monies from the citizens. Government does not have more money than the people.
Just listen. At what point did it change from a Mowaa to Mowaa? And why?
As far as I'm concerned, I am not on the trust of the, I'm not a trustee of Mowaa, right? My role as government is to support institutions. What they call it, whether it is Mowaa or something else, what is my business about that? Is it my own? That's their own internal decision. If you say, okay, it is Royal Museum today, or no, it is now Oba Museum tomorrow, what is my own? Whatever you call your big, important thing is the objective. You say this is what you want to do, and we agree with it, and we'll support you.
Mowaa, yes, let's see, is the narrative out there that the plan for Mowaa was originally Benin Royal Museum. That you changed it from Benin Royal Museum to Edo Museum of West Africa at Mowaa. Later, you removed the E. Now, what we have is Museum of West Africa Act. Just can you clear this part? Because this is where our people are really getting sentimental. Like, yeah, you said you were going to build museum for Oba, you not build.
Huh?
You said you want to build Edo
Huh?
museum, you not build. Now you call turn out to private museum that you took what is supposed to be Oba to build for Oba to build a private museum.
Well, first and foremost, I think it is wrong. Very, very wrong. And the role of Edo State, the government under my watch, was clear. There are certain things we said we would do, and there's a certain way we did the things we said we would do. Building museum is not a priority for the state government. I cannot take money to build schools, to educate children to go and build museum. What I will do is to use that money, create an environment, and those people who know how to build museums, who can raise money to build museums, I will collaborate with them to build museums in my place, right?
Yes.
Mowaa, for instance. Mowaa has raised over how much? 30 million euros. Does Edo still have that kind of money to put in museum? So why would I say I want to go and build a museum? If I have that kind of money, I won't use it to build museum. I use it to build technical colleges. But if someone says, look, I can raise this amount of money, but we want you to show that you are going to support, that you will support this initiative. Huh? Give us land. Give us a supportive environment. Put some small counterpart money to show an interest so that tomorrow if we come, it's not only our money that will, I think they knew this kind of thing will happen. We do that. The National Museum, even the federal government this state government, did they not take money to go and support UBTH? It's not a federal institution. Did they own it? Did they change the name?
No.
I mean, so when people talk like that, it's just nonsense. It's absolute ignorance. At no point in time did we say that. We carried the palace along. And then we say, look, we'll have more say. If we have something which represents the federal government, state government, and the palace, they see us as united. As we're dealing with these Oyibo people, they will see us as one, and they won't have any excuse. And these Oyibo people, they try to play divide and rule. Many of them don't want to return these items, so they will be looking for cracks. And I knew this. That's why I said, look, let's all come together. Let's set up a trust. Let the National Museum be there, Edo State government, and the palace. That's what we started with. Said, palace, please give us a nominee, give us a trustee. Government will put a trustee. National Museum put a trustee. You foreign museums, bring your trustees. That's what we had. I suggested the Crown Prince, gave him a letter. He took it to his father. His father gave him his blessings, and he became a trustee of the trust.
Just please, 1 second, sir. 1 second, sir, because listening to our monarch, the Oba of Benin, he actually lambasted the song, like that.
I don't want to get. I don't want to get into that. I want to tell you what I know.
No, I'm going somewhere. And this part is very, very. You need to clear this part. He said,
yes.
You brought a letter. That the song was excited, that you brought a letter. And you actually wanted him to sign the letter so you can have the artifact.
No, it is not true. That is not a correct narrative. Whoever said that is not one. I'm not sure the monarch would have said that. Because what happened is, you see, we had to set up a non-charitable trust. When you are dealing with foreigners, they're going to be putting money. They want to see transparency. They want to see, understand, this is donations, but they just want to make sure that they can see through the money they brought in. That's just fine. We will also show them that we are straightforward and open people. So we will join you and set up this trust. That's okay. When you set up a trust, you have trustees.
Yes.
Right? It's okay. Federal government, please nominate a trustee. State government, nominate a trustee. Palace, nominate a trustee. You foreign donors, nominate trustees. That was, at that point, she wrote, I said, okay, being a young, very intelligent man who, let the Crown Prince represent, have you be the trustee from the palace. and give him a letter, appoint him as I gave him a letter suggesting him as trustee, and if there was no objection. There was absolutely no objection to become a trustee. That's all. And this was just a trust for setting up this institution.
Hmm.
And so at the point, when at a certain point, all this misinformation, I will just call it misinformation, became so high. And when the young man, we all went to Germany, and when the young man, we all went to Germany to the Humboldt Museum. That was where this whole thing hit its peak. And I don't know what happened internally, and the monarch was not happy. But we've tried to appeal to say, look, this is what it is. And they then said, no, they didn't want to be part of that trust. I said, okay. If you don't want to be part of that trust, what do you want? He wants to have his own royal museum. I said, no problem. We will support. The more the merrier. And I understand that he then acquired land opposite the palace.
Yes, remember.
And we then said, we will contribute. A committee was set up. And it's very intriguing because I've not heard from any member of that committee. Their meetings, what they decided, how they decided, what the cost of the museum was going to be, the plans, the drawings, because before we even gave the approval of land or support to Mowaa, they said to me, they wanted a museum of West African arts. Because I understand. I thought it was great because the Benin Empire was, expanded. It was not only Benin City.
That's true.
It sprawled through to as far as Ghana, to modern day Ghana. And for me, if you think about it from a marketing standpoint, globally, it makes sense. Someone in America, someone in Australia, who understand that, oh wow, there's this museum that represents West Africa in a place called Benin City, right? So it makes sense to me. Like, look, wait a minute. Rather than being small and just constraining ourselves to one, to Edo or Benin, make it look expansive so that you can attract more interest, attract more resources to it. Is it not? The important thing is that it is located in Edo State.
In Edo State.
The benefits are going to be enjoyed most by Edo people. So whether you call it Mowaa or Mowaa, what difference does it make?
Yes, let's see.
Guys, I'm sorry, I just couldn't stop the video. It was so endearing to listen to our beloved Obaseki. Obaseki Atokpe. Obaseki Atokpe. We say, Obaseki Atokpe. Very endearing to watch. And I was very teary, sir. I will not lie to you. A former governor is being tossed up and down, like Gary Scoop can make he can't answer question. Oh, you want do me worry woman. Oh, what am I? Oh, figure out, ya go figure my conway. Want to give a nena. It's a nena ogi or manori ogi or no. Like a former governor, you buy with governor. No job here a frog give bani here we governor amamu ya hot city when ya na. Why is Obaseki's own different? I have a song to sing for him, but I don't know if you want to continue first or you want me to sing.
Honestly, as I listen to former governor,
I was very teary.
It's very emotional for me. And I don't know if I will allow you to sing because every time you sing, it moves me a lot.
Yes, we want Baba, because we need people.
Yeah. See who? Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, mukus. Oh my, what don't mukus agume? It's so sorry, oh, Wamageme, oh, it's so sorry, oh. Awe ega kia ga tege oga setio. Awe ega kia ga tege oga jore. O jore ne o matege na gboka o. Eso zali o. Iya zakia o. Iya zari o. Iya zari o. Atego ga zekbele. Iya zari o. Atego ga sunbeke o. Iya zari o. Obaseki. Ujore ne o. Matege na gboka o. Ijare wegajo. Ijara wekme, ijara weni, ijare o, ijare wegajo, ijara wekme. Obaseki atokpe.
He said.
Jesus. Don't have weni no ma.
You know, it's very. I think again, I'll just throw maybe in the background. We'll work
Yes,
to bring.
we
will try to work seriously to bring Obaseki to this channel.
Yes,
I will commit myself to doing that.
Please, sir.
That having been said, when he explained everything, it moved me close to tears. We cannot destroy our political space, that Edo state, with politics of people who don't know what they are doing. As he was explaining some certain things, you know what came across my mind?
No, sir.
If way back in the days, for those who lovers of soccer, we understand this. There's a man that was called Obaseki. He once upon a time he was.
Was he playing for Bender Insurance?
He played, but he played for Western Boys High School.
Oh,
when
Arewele.
So academically didn't catch up. So he went to St. Kizinto's Grammar School, Eguaholo. That man, with all due respect, is a born footballer. He was born with football. The likes of Diego Maradona and all that. Yes.
Messi.
You see, at that time, we had the mathematical Digbami, we had Emmanuel Kala, and so many these were talented players. But we could not qualify to go to the World Cup with all these born players that I've just mentioned. But when at a time now, so many people in our space begin to travel abroad, you see the Mutua, Big Moju and all that, and some people who now went, Stephen Keshi going abroad to play soccer and all that. So they learned so many things, and after that, we started going to the World Cup. I think the hatred, I just thought about it now, the hatred against Obaseki is that Obaseki is too intelligent for an average Edo politician. Because he's too intelligent for... Because Obaseki is too intelligent for the average Edo politician. That is the reason why all the politicians in our Edo state, they ganged up against him. Obaseki is not in the class of Oshomole. In fact, tell me one politician that probably you will say is in the class of Obaseki. Unfortunately, when I met with him when he was here in Toronto, I never had that opportunity. Because Obaseki cannot end up as a former governor. Obaseki, if Nigeria eventually becomes the Nigeria that we are all talking about, will be a president or a vice president. That's where that man is going. Not former governor of Edo State. When you go back and listen, this politicians that we are having today, who cannot write their names, who cannot even read 1, 2, 3 to 20. When you say, okay, these same people, they came together yes, they came together and they told us that it was Obaseki that took Omonoba to court. Define what was on paper, that it was Prince Gregory Akenzua, a professor at the University of Benin, Professor Gregory Akenzua. And the same Professor Gregory Akenzua, do you know that he read law?
Yes.
Yeah. The same Professor Gregory Akenzua read law.
Mm-hmm.
He took his nephew to court. But in our own face, these APC non-entities, idiots, sorry to say, but I'm not really sorry to say that, because they don't know what they are doing. I think they don't know what they are doing. All they did was they came and told us, oh, it was Obaseki that took Omonoba to court. Because the Benin people, because we revered the monarch so much, it became the center or the focal point of politicking in Edo State. So it became the focal point of politicking. There's a difference between a defendant, someone defending, and a plaintiff. The plaintiff was Professor Gregory Akenzua. Unfortunately, those people will say, go and stone every if you see any vehicle around there, go and stone that vehicle. These Agberus, people who didn't go to school and call themselves chairman of a political party, because we are in an era where Agberu rules in Nigeria. So these are people coming to tell educated people now that a defendant is no longer a defendant. So, and people were buying into it. So these are the same people. These are the same people who are talking about Mowaa or whatever name they are giving to it. Again, if we are not careful, like Obaseki said, he said they have, that's when you look at all these people in Germany and so many other countries, they raised about 30 million euros. So do you think that these people who has given this money, they were just throwing it at us with no idea of what is going to come back from it? So if we are thinking that way, we are just not being honest to ourselves. Because these people will go back and go to court. And this is not going to be an APC court. We will lose. We will lose against, if these people eventually, we chase them away because we say we don't like Obaseki. Really, when you look at it, where if you call it Edo Museum or Museum for West Africa, whatever, as far as that place is taken care of, and you have, because the more you expand the name, like Obaseki said, for those of us who read the history too, knew that when Benin Empire was according to Olatubosun, Professor Olatubosun, when Benin was at its apogee, that's how he used that word in the textbook. He said when Benin Empire was at its apogee, it went as far as to Ghana. There were people in Ghana. So if we were able to conquer all this area, when you look at the map of West Africa, all the areas from Equatorial Guinea, Malabo, all the way down to areas around Benin Republic, you will see in the Atlantic Ocean, it says Bight of Benin. Where was that? Yeah, Bight of Benin. Where is that Benin coming from? It's coming from Benin Empire that has been reduced to a microcosm of itself. That Portuguese map is not my own map. That Portuguese map that was written up till today, when you look at that, Bight of Benin. Which of the Benin are we talking about? Remember, all this area we are talking about, including Lagos and all that. Because the people of Lagos, the Yoruba people, they cherish and look at the way they now projected themselves. That Bight of Benin, that Benin has been reduced to a microcosm of itself. So tiny. So what are we doing? Because we just want money? Because we want money, we don't want that Benin, that old Benin. Like I said the other time, that same Bight of Benin, that whole entire area was called Bight of Benin. Today, that same old Benin Empire is now landlocked, that we don't even have access to that Atlantic Ocean, that it was named with our name. Bight of Benin. No, just that Bight of Benin. We don't even have access to that environment.
Yeah, you told us about this landlocked thing.
So now people have, they've raised about 30 million euros. So you heard the former governor talking about trustees. So some people are trying to tell us, this thing is for Obaseki, maybe he has taken some money and all that. Obaseki is not in the class of those governors. You remember Okpila Cement Factory?
Yes,
when
sir.
Oshomole was leaving office, what did he do? He sold it. He sold it. Okpila Cement Factory. Look at our No. Look at our
money to go and build that Ocean City again in Wezere. That mommy water we marry. Go build the airport for
Look at our Bazu. It was sold by Oshomole. Nobody. 2 weeks to Oshomole leaving office. He went to borrow money. Don't take it from me. Go to debt management office.
Yes.
Go to debt management office. You will see there that Oshomole 2 weeks to leaving office. He went to borrow money. This is not Ube talking. Go to debt management office. Look at their website and see Edo State. In the time of Oshomole, remember, I will say it again. Lagos State has the highest amount of debt in Nigeria, followed by Kaduna State, then followed by Edo State. We had these are the 3 states that had the highest amount of debt in Nigeria. But what has Oshomole? What does he? Nothing to show for it. But when Obaseki was about to leave office, what these people did was to ensure that the Accountant General of Edo State was arrested by DSS. They were thinking that Obaseki was going to open up the treasury and share the money the way
Oshomole
did. So they had the DSS arrest the Accountant General of Edo State. That's the reason why most of the project was not done, because it was doing a whole lot within a very short period of time. Today, this is the government that has not done anything for Edo State. These same people who came to power now, just like Tinubu went and carried placard and said no subsidy removal. But in his own period of time, that same man carried placard in Nigeria and said, now it is the opposite. I have photographs, a lot of photographs. This is the point of digression. David Umahi, Minister of Work, said he's a professor in doing. Anyone should go to Benin City and look at the project that they are doing. Quote me, these people, they are decking on stone dust. Yes. The roads that they are doing, they claim to be doing now, what they do is that they put stone dust, they just, they deck on top of stone dust.
So they are not really digging down.
They dig to a point.
So how is it going to be durable?
Yeah, that's another question.
Durability.
Yes. So they deck on stone dust. And this is a country where the Minister of Transport does not have law or rules and regulation or procedures or principles that guides the vehicles that moves back and forth in Nigeria. Most of these vehicles in Nigeria are hauling more than 80 to 100,000 pounds. When these vehicles, they go on these roads that are being decked on a stone dust,
It goes down.
I give them 5 years.
Awful.
When Oshomole was governor of Edo State, I told those who cared to listen at that time, I said, this man is bringing in Daewoo cars, buses into Nigeria. I said it will not last for more than 5 years. Actually, before he left office, most of those vehicles were all done. They are cheap, but they are more expensive than good vehicles on paper.
Ew, Baba.
So these people are decking on stone dust with only one rod on it.
One rod.
And yes, so just put a rod across
and
it.
The money budgeted for this woman, billion for 1 kilometer.
These people they are robbing Nigeria daylight.
Right.
They are robbing Nigeria daylight. Quote me, go to those areas in Saple Road or all those, because people send me photographs from here, videos and all that. They are decking on top of stone dust. And if actually instead of using stone dust, Edo, we have what we call ulakpa. Ulakpa will be stronger. Yeah, the real red. Yes. That one will be better than stone dust. And even if you want to deck on ulakpa, you still have to do some construction work, not just lay some irons and bring a machine to just compress cement on top of it. So anyway, what is happening today? Obaseki has spoken. It is not for Obaseki. They are looking for a way to, rub it on him. I still want to advise for those who are so hell bent on ensuring that Obaseki's name is brought to disrepute. That as they do that, they really have to be careful
themselves.
Yeah, they have to really, really be careful, because in an attempt to do that, they will be destroying themselves. Because look at people from other countries. They came to our space, Edo State, and they were embarrassed.
They were threatened, sir. The diplomats, the tourists, they were threatened. Yes. Their life was put on hold at that time. Now you're holding a hostage. Do you think so they were threatened? There was threat to life.
Yeah. So when they say, "Oh, these Nigerians on social media, they are the one that is, they are the people making trouble." No, the government on its own doesn't know what they are doing, from the federal government down to the state government. And I just saw something in that meeting where Okpebholo was speaking. A lot of these people are having Bola Ahmed Tinubu's. I'm sorry, these are not Edo. These are not Edo born and bred people.
Slavery renewed.
So how? Since when has we Edo people, have we become this so hungry that they will say jump? You say, how high do you want me to jump? Run. How fast do you want me to run? Because of daily bread? Because a lot of you don't want to walk?
And if you now say, why are you being enslaved? Like, why are you doing this? Oh, well, keep quiet, enemy of the land.
Because that's why people like me, when I don't forgive people like Charlie Temple, because he was among the very first that Oshomole recruited to destroy our own people. No, to destroy our own people. Because in the time of he recruited Charlie Temple with a lot of people he started giving them money, and now Oshomole, they became disciples of Oshomole. Oshomole this man cannot read. He cannot read figures. He cannot do anything. So I just wonder, where are we going? I try to look. Okay, where are the state projects for 1 year now? What has he done? I told someone, I said, go to Iyaru, And go to the now Ministry of Education, the former College of Education, Benin City. I said, I've seen all these apostle who I've seen a lot, and I was like, go there. I have a particular vested interest in the old College of Education in Iyaro. So I said, go there and send me photographs. I saw it.
I'm showing you one of the completed projects.
Yes, I think.
I think. You are not going to thank governor.
Yeah. So I saw those photographs. I saw some certain things that Obaseki actually did. Take school of nursing and all that. Yes. That man should be celebrated.
Yes.
His project speaks for him. So now we have some group of charlatans, people who are not serious in life. They just come today, they will say one thing. The next day is about they have attracted some fake projects to and blah blah blah. They just begin to talk because talk is cheap.
And not because they have no remorse. Why? They have no remorse. Yeah, while it's funny, they move on. They go to another one.
So is this how we are going to govern Edo State for the next 4 years?
Yes, sir.
Obaseki he thought about the future. He invested in the future.
He did.
Today there is no security. I spoke with someone in Edo State. I said there's a place I asked him to go. He said the house from what's the name of that place? After Robert research, he said from Iyanomo. He said from Iyanomo on Saple Road, going the other way. He said you dare not live there at night. You dare not stay there at night. Yeah, they are kidnapping people in the outskirts of Benin City. He said you dare not go there at night. That people no longer live in that area at night. There are some people who are leaving their own houses that they've completed, and they are moving into the main old Benin City because they are scared. So honestly, I think we are just all these people, all these characters, all of them. No one is excluded. All these characters today that are in government, because they have some few nairas that have been given to them, they don't really care about the people. It is politics for themselves and for themselves only. They are not thinking. Again, I've taken, I sent people out. They've spoken to taxi drivers, ordinary persons in the street and all that. This government has no credibility. And if re-elections were held in Edo State with no intimidation and all that, they will get less than 1% of the votes.
That is their greatest fear right now. That's why they are Tinubu. Tinubu die, Tinubu wait, Tinubu on, Tinubu eat, Tinubu shit, Tinubu bath, everything. Ajibola, you've increased it to 3.5 million. 2.5 you may tell me. So what's going on? Or when 3.5 you even know?
Yeah, it was Tinubu. I think it was Tinubu that was saying something like 3.5.
Okay, so but in the election that they rigged for them, Amako said 200,000 near win.
You see, that's why I said. That's why I said. They talk because talk is cheap, not because they are serious. They are not serious-minded people. But it's so bad for our people. You return those state people from Oshomo, so many people from Edo State, from Oshomo, you put them in darkness and there's no electricity. Even when the federal government say you can provide your own alternative electricity within a certain capacity. And again, because these people, because these people, they don't think. If they really think, way back in the States and all that, in this new, people produce solar energy, and the government would buy it and add it to their own so that it would be enough to use. So when you have Ocean competing with BEDC, we should be happy. But the question here is that what has Monday Okpebholo, after 365 days in office, what has he done? Someone should tell me.
Yeah, Baba.
You know what they did is that they bypassed in Ikubahi. They've rented under that bridge. They've rented it to so many market women. That's what they have done. They've rented that space under the bridge to market women. Yeah, they rented it to market women. So is that what you have done for the people?
Yeah.
People are hungry. People cannot go to farm in all the
Outskirts.
outskirts of Benin City. Benin City, Edo State is not about Benin City only.
No, sir. No, sir.
Someone traveled from somewhere in Ubo all the way down to Taple Road at about 8 o'clock or so at night. There's no police checkpoint at night. He says they come in the daytime. The police are also scared. So the purpose of the purpose of these people coming to the road is to be able to get their small money here and there. So again, if you speak in Nigeria, they begin to give you names and all that. But the question is, are we moving towards the right direction?
No, sir.
From the federal government to the state government?
No, sir.
So when we look at this idea of trying to put in a bad name on Obaseki, I think it is wrong.
To kill
this governor should again, I'm not surprised. This governor Pebolo is their governor. Go out there and work. Do better than Obaseki.
Abi?
Write your name in the sand of history so that you'll be remembered. But I know you'll be remembered as the worst governor of Edo State so far. Yes. Both military administrators, all the military administrators that we have had.
Yeah, so far, he's the dumbest.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't expect a frog to be leading the jungle now. Where they get here?
It's not possible.
No sipalo ra ebui do a leader of the jungle. Boya sunue. Every day.
These people, they are chameleons and zombies. That's how I describe them. Chameleons and zombies. They change their color. They change their color. Yeah, the color they have in the morning is not what they have in the afternoon. As far as money is this way, wherever money it is possible to get money, they just face that direction where money will be gotten from. That's it.
I don't know, sir. This is you guys. Oga have explained in detail. Number one, our manager is telling us that we only have 47 likes. And we have about 128 people here live watching. So what's going on? Go and pin it now. Use this hand to pin it. Any hand, either your index finger or your first digit. Yeah, pin it. So Ogasa, in some forums that I went to, I'll go into some forums and like that. They're talking about, and even our Reverend Ebohon, God bless him. When Obaseki na forgive, then other forums like that make una forgive Obaseki. Is that the right word? So I'm asking. I want to know, what has Obaseki done? From the comment section, please, you guys should also make your comment. Is this kind of advice in line with the truth? Because to me, he has done nothing wrong. He's just been a very smart person. He outsmarted everyone in government, and they've never seen something like this. They are alien to development. So what should Obaseki be forgiven for? What should he apologize for?
I think such is cowardice. Honestly speaking, that's cowardice.
On your Davier, very good.
Unfortunately, in our political space today, a lot of our people, they don't want to be honest. The truth is constant. It does not swing like a pendulum. That's the truth. It does not swing like a pendulum. It's constant. If you, for those who read geography, it says the northern star is constant.
It is.
That northern star, when you see it at night, you know that that's the direction of the north. The northern star does not come from the south. At that time of the day, you will know this is the direction of the north.
Whoa.
It's like our own Edo people. We say, I don't want to only go with Vatu.
Mm-hmm.
That's when your own shadow is just directly beneath you. That's midday.
Mm-hmm.
It's real. It's
Mm-hmm.
midday.
Mm-hmm.
When the sun it rises from the east and goes to the west. So when that sun comes from the east in the morning, you will see your shadow going to a particular direction. That is like the truth. It is real. So for people to say Obaseki, if there's anything he has done, you see, when you look at, for politicians, I know there's no way you can achieve all your manifesto. You cannot 100% achieve all your manifesto.
No, it's
impossible.
undoable. But
Yes.
they say a lot of things, you know.
Yes, they say a lot of things. But
Undoable.
again, you begin
It's
to measure
incredible, yeah.
within this short space of time.
If
What has
you get it again.
what has this person done? So if we begin to see that this person has done well, and there are so many other in motion, then you say, okay, within the same period of time, this man has done well. If you ask me, Obaseki has done well, more than done well.
Mhm.
He has done excellently well. So saying that Obaseki should be forgiven, that is cowardice.
Okay.
So what we should be saying is that let us appreciate what Obaseki has done. In my own opinion, in Edo State, I'm not trying to belittle what Osagbovo Gbemudia did. If you look at most of the old roads in Edo State, the asphalt in those roads, they are still there. After so many years.
Raw.
Yeah, those old roads were very solid.
Yeah, raw.
Ogbemudia had a plan for Edo State.
He had vision too.
He had a vision.
Yeah.
When you look at Ambrose Ali, look at the free education and all that. And the free
vision.
education of Ambrose Ali, he didn't ask anybody to go and wear
his cap.
Any cap from anywhere. And those books that were distributed, it says property of Bender State government, not for sale. There was always that thing there. Property of Bender State government, not for sale. His name was not there, but he gave it to Edo people.
Mm-hmm.
He gave it to those whose parents were PDP, it was NPN, UPN, PROP at that time. So it was for everybody, all Edo people. So when you look at what Obaseki has done, Obaseki is the only governor in recent times that has projected Edo to move forward into a new era. Fiber optical lines. These are the direction that, yes, fiber optical lines. These are the direction where our country should be moving towards. And the luck that we have in Nigeria today, is that PDP ruled before APC. Otherwise, today in Nigeria, you have cameras. I have a friend who was in hospital in Nigeria, came here to visit me, and he was able to see his clinic. This is because Obasanjo invested in phone technology. And also you can go to your bank and even buy, according to him, you can buy card, use your bank account to buy card for these cameras and buy data on this camera, and it keeps working. These were the work of Obasanjo. Ever since then, what is it our democratic process that Yar'Adua wanted to improve upon, for example, when he came up with the Waste Commission?
Mm-hmm.
Today, these people have thrown Waste Commission recommendation, they threw it in the garbage. No more Waste Commission. So I want to begin to this crop of politicians, they have nothing to give to Nigeria. They're just here to come and rip Nigeria completely, rip it off.
And then whoever does anything good becomes the enemy.
Yeah. So Obaseki has not done anything wrong.
So
look at what do they call that center, that shopping center that Shumo said shop dead. ShopRite.
Yeah, ShopRite. Now it's called Edomo. He's going to be shop dead. We will
So
kill it.
we-
I don't know what's going on now.
So today, people can book what they call boat. It's their taxi thing, so they can book boat and stuff like that because of our internet. So what all these politicians, what are these new politicians? What have they done? What are the legacies of Ushomole? An hospital that, an hospital he built for 8 years.
Gutter jumping from gutter to gutter to gutter. Frog.
So, this man that is here today now, he said it's of course, Governor Wade the enter gutter. He keeps entering the gutter. We're all saying it. So please, Obaseki has done well, and he has written his name
in the sands
for those
of time.
So for those who didn't go to school, who wants to put his name, rubbish his name and stuff like that, it will not stand. It will not stand.
His name in the sands of time.
What is the last WAEC? What is the position of Edo State? This man said he's going to declare. What did he say? He was going to declare state of emergency on education and all that. What was the position of Edo State? When results are out like that, what is the position of Edo State in this last WAEC? What was the position of Edo State in the last one when Obaseki was governor? And many more. Obaseki mentioned something. He said this state government took money and gave to federal government, UBTH.
Hospital, 2.5 billion.
So UBTH, has the name changed? No. All these people are so much interested in twisting words to suit their own purpose, so that the average Edo man will be fooled.
And they like to be fooled, even when you pursue this average Edo man and say, hey, your people that can run with propaganda, as a defendant,
at best, this government of today, the government of today in Edo State, at best, there's tissues of lies are woven together to fool those people who are not smart. Other than that, they cannot really fool the real Edo man, the average Edo man. They've used the ethnic or ethnicity to try to divide us.
Yeah.
They've done everything. But the question is, after 365 days, if you have not done something, let us see what you are doing. Let us see what you are doing. Look at the federal roads in Edo State. They say that you cannot travel from Ring Road all the way down to Olobo, that the place is so bad. And instead of them to invest money in the areas that are not bad, in the axis of the road that are really, really bad, they started destroying the good part of the road. During the time of Oshomole, I frequented Nigeria a lot. I happened to travel to Delta State. When I went to Delta State, there were solar lights in Delta State at that time. But Oshomole chose to give us a generator light. Before he left office, they were buying diesel. Yeah, they were buying diesel to power electricity and all that. Yes. By the time he left office, before he left office, those lights were already gone.
Yep.
They were gone. But at that time, there was already solar light. And today we are having federal government of Nigeria telling senators that they were going to budget about, is it 328 million naira for one solar light? Just one. And go to most of this, even here in Canada.
This is a country where people
how much is the solar light?
It's the cheapest now.
So cheap.
It's the cheapest now. Technology.
Senator Giagai, he lives very close to my area.
Mm-hmm.
Today, if he reigns in Benin City, of all the federal projects or these, what do you call that, constituency project that he did, go to his area. It's waterlogged. Nothing.
No.
So where are the constituency project that these people did when they were not office?
They have the guts to insult a man that
because Obaseki did not
allow
them share money for all of them.
Yagai.
So, honestly speaking, I think it is emotional when you begin to discuss the politicians in our Edo state today. It's just about their pocket. It's not about the people. The people are struggling. There are some very hardworking people in Edo state who wants to work, but it's difficult for them to make ends meet. Things are expensive because of unions. Because of, it is difficult for you to exist within that
exchange
state.
rate.
Yes.
That's number one.
These are
Evo union.
Exactly. These are policies that were not well thought out. You said you are going to remove a subsidy and the money. How many CNG buses are in Nigeria today? They don't even have that. So how many of those? So how many of those CNG buses are in Nigeria today? So this government, from the national level, like I said before, from the national level to state government, honestly, I think if Nigeria actually need prayers, this is the time they need prayers. Because if this government, if they continue for another 4 years, in addition to what they already have now, there might be no Nigeria. That's my thinking.
Thank you, sir. Una they follow, God, you don't break them. No, there's no other way to break this. I just want to take one or two comments. Matthias, this is jealousy because Obaseki has performed more than they expected. Obaseki meant well for Edo State. I do not know why the palace will involve themselves in politics. Obaseki is more educated. So it's more of jealousy from the Edo people that the Edo people that call themselves leaders of Edo, because Omagialo, Omagiara, it became the opposite of Giarai, Awarai. So Obaseki Magia, it didn't fall in their hands like the way they are just using this ping pong, Monday ping pong, like you are pressing a remote control. Oh yeah, fast forward. Oh yeah, now pause. Bring them back. Oh yeah, rewind. They were not able to. So that is because I have looked at everything, sir. I do not see the reason for the hatred. A person of Obaseki's nature or his caliber is supposed to be celebrated.
Exactly.
In a progressive, state, a progressive place. We are supposed to celebrate this guy, and he would be put, into the government every other time. The guy is blessed. He shouldn't take this brain away. How did you attract these foreign investors? I believe you were. Why you want to know? This is why we shouldn't be rigging elections from the beginning.
Let me quickly cut in a little bit. There's a gentleman here. I so much love his name. His name is Festus Azaka. Or Azaka. Yeah, Azaka.
I don't know.
Utoma Zaka.
Utoma, okay, like forever Utome.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, Mr. Festus, if you are not an Edo man, but that meaning, that word Azaka, I so much love it, and I want to thank you. That's a very great name in our Edo culture. Yes.
Yeah, I found one name that was so beautiful too.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, guys. Please don't take me for. Don't change my word though. I don't know. I'm meaning. Is it a Benin name? It's not as if no other person is welcome here. Everyone is welcome.
Exactly. Yeah.
Why think she doesn't welcome other people? I do. As far as you like what we are doing, you are welcome. You come here and you don't insult us, you are welcome. Sir, would you have any 1 minute to take any call? Let me see if somebody has called.
Yeah, I'll take a call. Not a problem.
Okay, so if you want to call quickly, let me put my number up. I don't know if this. Okay, I'm seeing new numbers. New numbers. Like. Go and pin the like. Henry, where is Ajibola? Go and pin it. Mama Increase, pin the like. Go and pin it. Press like. Voila. So Oga has about 15 minutes to take calls. If you want to bring put through a call, that's the number to call through. And when you call, please 1-2 minutes, you wrap it up. If you have anything to add, you are welcome. Since we have not seen Oga, Timothy is on the line. Timothy,
Oh,
hi, Baba.
me.
Hello. Hello, Timothy.
Yes, I don't cry. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Can you hear him? Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have a better network now in my house.
Yeah.
Don't answer. It's been why?
I greet you, Mr. Timothy. I seen a lot of your program, and I say kudos to you.
You know you read geography. I've been looking for you. So please give me an idea of how 14,000 hectares of land will look like. You know?
To be like half of Benin. Half of Edo State.
If they tell me I won't be able to farm, I don't want something I can have a better picture.
Okay.
Can you do us good in that direction?
Okay, I will do that.
Okay, if you can show us before you leave. Okay, let me quickly just salute you all. You'll be doing a wonderful job. We'll be following you here. And we want to say that we have never had this so terribly bad. It's been now. That all you hear is to how to destroy monuments, how to destroy legacy projects. So it's quite sad. I want to say that we are not going to make any meaningful development or growth in the route we are currently, traveling with Senator Modi Okpebholo, the governor of Edo. You almost said something that, in going forward, we all should fight against having election rigged for the people. So 2027 is around the corner. We should not allow elections to be rigged further for Nigeria. And I think that is what that has brought us here. And let me also allow this for that person. So
I see. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. So
you heard him clear, right?
Yes, I heard him clear.
Yeah, my mic just packed up. So now it's just the computer mic that I'm using.
Okay. Timothy, first of all, let me thank you. I watch your program a lot. I even saw when you were asking some questions to a gentleman who just hung up the phone and you couldn't continue. That is to tell you that I watch your program a lot.
Wow.
And unfortunately, in this our current political space, people are not honest. And first of all, no one wants to get into trouble because of the money they are being given at this time. Therefore, it is difficult. You cannot do any investigation. Even if you send an investigative journalist to go to and ask questions today, just like Wike denied that he never insulted that. Yes.
So, video now. I don't know why they have amnesia. Video, wait, I'm fool. Only now I'm not a fool.
Yeah, it's not amnesia. No, it's not amnesia. Because they are so deceptive. So they go out there, they see darkness, and they will come back. Oh no, it's like, oh, how would I have said such a thing when it was 12 o'clock in the daytime? There was no
What is he gonna do to that video? Is it AI?
I mean, that's how Lai Mohammed first started, because he was the father of them all. When he started lying, he would say his fake video, he would say this and that and all that. So that's how Lai Mohammed started in the era of Buhari. So they started lying to us what we saw, and we saw what's his name, former minister of I don't know, the former Lagos State governor. He went to the place where shooting were done in Lagos during the NSAS, and he said nothing happened. So they lie to us day and night. So they continue lying, and if you lie once, you have to lie more in order to cover the first lie. So this is the APC administration is an administration that is living in lies. And I
They
said
tried in they do
exactly. So I said it before that if they continue, they will destroy Nigeria. There are no two ways about it. So going to the second, to the other one, a hectare of land is about 10,000 square meters. That is a lot. 1 hectare of land is about 10,000. Yeah, it's huge. I think Edo State should not be more than 100. Edo State is not more than 140 or 150 hectares of land. The entire state. So
let me ask you.
Yeah. So for that how many hectares? They say 14,000 hectares. It's more or less that individual has bought 1%.
Yeah, of Edo State.
Has bought 1% of Edo State. That is why I said, whoever believes Mondukbebulu with his statistics, those figures that he's reeling out, is doing that at his or her own peril. He does not know the difference between a hectare and an acre. So, this man he doesn't know figure. I think they should have, there's a way that he can avoid. It's difficult when you are a governor. And he wants to sound like he knows what he's doing or what he's saying. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what is the difference between a hectare or acre. I'm just thinking by myself, because when you say someone has bought 14,000 hectares of land, wow. 1% of the state. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yes, that's a lot of land.
Yeah.
So I think he's having some problems with figures. And I thought you were going to say
land. I don't want you to forget your thoughts.
Okay. So it's a lot. He doesn't know. So anytime Mondukbebulu comes and say any figure, please don't take it from him like that. He doesn't know. Yeah. So I think I forgot something. So I'm going to just leave it at that.
Okay, but do you know what bothers me? How come he keeps goofing, making all these very huge mistakes, dangerous ones? Because he's the person of interest, he's the governor, and there's no remorse. It comes out tomorrow, it just moves on, come out tomorrow, do another one. How do they do this? Now I goof, tomorrow I go again, I do something wrong. I don't even care about yesterday. I keep moving on with the same mistakes. Is it that there's nobody in his cabinet to put him to order, or they are all scared because they don't want to lose their jobs? Because I think it comes out unaided. Like there's no. This man is so much not a governor. Like there's no charisma.
If they investigate his certificate, because I think he did in math. I think his math was better than the other subjects also. If that be the case, why is this man not good with figures? He cannot read figures. He doesn't know what they mean. So that's another question.
That is established on my own. How come he just moves on and do another one?
Because there's no recourse.
No retribution.
Because there's no recourse. And there's no recourse in the sense that nobody will come back and punish him. He's at
liberty to say anything.
Yeah, so he's at liberty just with his immunity.
Whatever he says, he doesn't know that he holds a high office. He occupies a high office.
Yeah, there's no recourse. I think that's the first, because no one will go out there and say, okay, let us recall him. We are ashamed. So he's not going to be recalled. Okay. So there's no recourse. That's one of the reasons.
Yeah.
But again, okay.
Hello, sir.
Hello, good evening,
Obota. Anyway, Waketie. Felix. From Ireland. You are welcome, Domo.
I wouldn't want to say much. It's just that
it has been said that they say if you think knowledge is expensive, try ignorance.
Eh,
Because
one
people
no.
will understand.
Benny.
The APC, when they were bringing Buhari in 2015, this was the same thing they did. They forced him upon us in Nigeria, and after 8 years of Buhari dragged us back 50 years backward.
With NEPA
50
certificates.
years backward.
Mm.
It's a shame today to say that you are from Edo State. That they will be like, they will say your state government will not even read the budget.
No.
It doesn't even read. He knows nothing. Because then listen, ignorance is not caused by demons. You can't cast it out. The only way to cure ignorance is to go get knowledge and be educated.
To cure it, that's the only cure.
That's the only cure.
Yes.
And unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, Obewulu and all his cabinet, they are all the same. Look at the Kasim Asegwa. They're supposed to know the truth. He's now going on air, canvassing rumors and lies against Obaseki. It is vividly clear what that Obaseki has said that Mowaa, they are two different things for God's sake.
Right.
You cannot take government's money to go and build a museum for the Oba. The donors came and he gave them an enabling environment to attract foreigners to the state. Simple, but they're not getting it. They're not getting it. These people they're just one-sided. They are just one. It's so sad. It's so sad.
It's so sad, my
brother.
brother.
Among us is now really the best among us. It's
Yes.
so sad.
Yes.
It's so sad. After 4 years or 8 years of Pewulu, we are going.
8.
Those will be back off 45 years back on our Osman Yeki.
8.
He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just following the example with fly over. What is fly over? What is fly over? Without the software, can the hardware move?
No, sir. What's it?
Following the footsteps of Oshomole, the same thing. It's so sad. It's so sad. The man only look at the palace because they know that they don't know why they hated Obaseki so much. It's deep hatred. Why? What's all this nonsense?
I'm not getting the remote.
My father.
Wesley, thank you. Wesley. So some persons are telling us here where Edo people, if we don't start to say the truth, regardless of whose ox is gored, we will not go forward. I'm reading some statements here. And they also say there is nothing for Obaseki to apologize for. Rather, Obaseki we should ask him to forgive us. I mean, in my way, another cause, sir. Sorry.
No problem.
Hello. Oh, please, can you lower your device? Ethernet in here. Okay, what a first one be? Up here. Okay. Okay. Agwatuwa. Eri mayata le dona. Eyi doma hi. Oh, what's this?
So the truth is, coming from this, like I said earlier.
Okay. I will not bat you. Wow, what's it? Wow, what's it?
Only everybody. Yeah, why? And I say, nobody should catch you now. 5 o'clock, we start, it was difficult.
Wow.
Throughout, you understand? But people didn't still coming to come out with all the rubbish here and that. What kind of hatred is this?
Imagine.
Like a politician, but what that man did in Benin, in fact, someone has celebrated, they know that even some of us abroad, is supporting that evil. It's so unfortunate.
Yes. Yes.
You can see the love yesterday.
Oh, Wawese. Wawese.
You can see the love yesterday.
Wawese.
Even MC also would know.
No day.
No. We like that you go. But you have one question with people to answer the question. When I have been, I'm over 50 now. Oh, you have a photo go asset. I fast it was something. You have like five roads.
I think he's is the one that has started more roads than any other governor.
That is the truth.
Obaseki. Yeah.
The committee.
Mm.
The truth is just that guy will. And I will see nobody have opportunity to come back again. They should do more. Don't share money to anybody.
Yeah, let's see.
Don't just names. You're not the best person on that night to do. This guy, the presidential league, we are just wasting time.
Yeah, we need him though. He can't just rest with that brain. We need him. Yeah.
This guy said, and the picture, look at the picture. I will take picture very soon.
Yeah, let's see. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Thank you. You hear wetin Oga talk, or wetin Yaga Kamiani leads in there because of hatred. They have no reason. Obaseki Atope, we love you. Oh God, he remains the greatest legend from Edo State.
Yeah. See, again, Wawese. I already responded to Timothy. The other ones are not really questions.
No,
but
they're
more,
just like venting.
Yeah.
And,
but I will also touch. I will also touch on them. Before I do that, I also got a photograph from Ring Road, Benin City.
I'm closing the line, please.
Yeah.
Wawese. Yeah.
I also saw. I got pictures from Ring Road, Benin City. Under Obaseki, it was very sane. If you go to Teddy Secular at Sakomba Road, very sane environment. Today you go there. When you tell your relative, all of us listening, tell them to send you videos, not pictures. Tell them to send you videos. We are just deceiving ourselves. This gentleman who just spoke from Leeds, people are now scared to speak. We all know the truth. Because if you speak the truth and you speak the truth, they will threaten you. I so much love Bale Joseph. Bale, kudos to you for what you are doing. I wish we have many of Bales in Edo State in that place. Because this man has taken it upon himself to expose
the ills
of this administration, and he speaks the truth. He speaks truth to power. So, again, go to Ring Road today. It's an unorganized environment. Buses and everything, people just run amok over there. The Ring Road of today is not the Ring Road of Obaseki.
So there's no order, nothing.
There's no law and order in Benin City. So everybody is a space where one person, he drives taxi in Benin, one of these boat or Uber. That's a very close person to me. He said all the criminals in our neighboring states say they come to Benin City because they know that Benin City
is a safe haven.
They come to those states because they know that it is lawless.
Safe haven for criminals.
Yes, for criminals. That's what he said. He said that is why he doesn't operate his boat after 6 or 6:30 in the evening. He said, God forbid, Barton, there's an accident or anything happens in Benin City to you in Benin City after 6 o'clock, you are on your own.
One more call, sir.
Okay, not a problem.
Last call. La beg, wala. Na make a nakba. Last call. Hello. Itwe waketiere na. Okay. Mawame, last 1 minute for you. Last call where you can now.
Like a team Archbishop President also University of my powerful or do complete team University. These are private university. So I think the royal family need to try and learn from these individuals. In the all their achievements, worry anybody. All the whole villages here, the royal house here, in no Guinea as any they have no contribution to the life of every Beninese. So right now, we can't do women on map where today you are not using your own laziness to worry malaria too, because they take boy who will live in the house, Harry boy who will eliminate your not their footstep. You can't do our worry governor. You are not using your own laziness, your own failure. Would we confront our prosperity? It's not possible. We all because even if you that it also die. Stand, achieving me. We're not proud Benin, you were unable to achieve something. Now worry Obaseki. For what? For what reason? Now the only time where we have to speak up because every month. If we refuse to speak up, our children, they are also going to face the same consequences tomorrow. Obaseki has done a lot, or even our year. Even in the Mowaa, while we pay where a Mowaa or say institution or any traditional institution in Nigeria. Even we're in a channel, no, they might more go for education. You can establish here, you have materials in here study, they compare with only meet the demand of the new age. They have all the facilities there.
Archaeological institutes.
As everything is there.
Yes.
You are not fighting us. You are not fighting us. Even if my friend or my friend, they take away we not back the how we pay here pay the Royal Museum. All we like we have near Portuguese. Me I want be 1 million naira we about many support we.
Yes.
Money. I don't know where the government here not the Royal Museum. You are both here I need to property.
That's it. Yeah. Thank you.
So we have to stand. Only thing where we stand now because I care. It's not fair. Obaseki is an innocent. The way they accuse him, the way they treated him, I'm not happy about it at all.
Edo has to apologize. Let's see. Thank you, my brother. Let's see. Okay. I enjoy your calls, but time is not our friend. The time is fast spent, and we've been here since. It's gonna be 2 hours. Walao. I know you guys love me. You want to pour your heart. Keep writing. Okay. Thank you so much. That's the last call, so that we can round up. Oga, do you remember your line of thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay.
The last caller, as he was talking, my mind went to something. There is in Benin history, I don't know, but we have seen it in movies and all that. But it's real that when a village, when there are some certain individuals, when you condemn them, there's one particular one. It was about there's one. I forgot this. I will go back and do a history on that. You know how Eden was executed?
Yeah, she died for the sanity of Benin.
Okay, and there were so many, even before Eden was executed or so, there were so many other people that were executed over that. But the right thing was not done. And the ancestors would be angry with the land. Was it I don't know whether I don't know that of the Kalade Ram, but what I'm trying to say is that when the land, the people that are in power in the land, they don't do the right thing. The ancestors will come back and be
And
angry
then
with
they
the
start
land.
doing cleansing.
Exactly. We have to be careful that in trying to make Obaseki a sacrificial lamb for things that he didn't do, so that the ancestors of Edo will not be angry with the Edo people. Because this is a clean man with his good heart. He tried to do the best for the Bini people. And yet, there are some few individuals that are trying to change the narrative and say this man is bad. Crucify him, crucify him. We really have to, we have to be very, very, very careful. Because that man Obaseki meant well for Edo people.
He did.
They all, even to my own road, my own road, he tied to my own gate.
To your gate.
That road. I didn't go and see him. At that time, I never saw him. It was after his administration I met him for the first time here in Canada.
Me too, one time.
Yes. So we have to be very, very careful. Go around Benin City. Go to Opa. Go to everywhere in Benin City. That man touched it. So many places in Edo Central, Edo North. He went everywhere.
In all institutions.
Yes. For the first time in the history of Edo State, we had the Akoko Edo people. You know, those people are 3 local government. Akoko Edo,
Afema.
No, Afema is different. Akoko Edo is Igara in those days. We had Owan West and Owan East. First time those people were made deputy governor in the history of Edo State. Even from Midwestern region to Bender State, from Bender State to Edo State. That's what Obaseki is doing. This man was everywhere. So we have to be careful. Some people, they have to be careful so that they don't commit sacrilege. Because if we commit that sacrilege, when time comes now, we will be trying to appease or whatever, so that things will not be difficult for Edo people. You see all these people that are coming from the likes of Oshomole, who is interested in his person only. We have to be really careful. This man did not share money. This is where we are going. So this last caller, I understand where you are talking from. Let us all begin to talk about Edo State, how Edo State can move forward. For Monday Okpebolo, these are people who are happy that Edo is not moving forward. You give some money to some individuals and you begin to say, oh, you are doing well. You are not doing well.
Shouting like
Obiekita. If no one is telling you, listen to social media, because social media will always come back and give you evidence of why you are not doing well. I've not seen any state project now. Federal project. Let federal government do their roads. All those roads that they are trying to do now. Who said they should not work on federal roads? It was Buhari. Internet don't forgive anybody. So Buhari
on your own.
Yes,
you're not going to be reimbursed.
Exactly, he will not reimburse anybody. So it's the same federal government. So it's the same APC that said no governor should touch federal roads. If you do that, he will not reimburse. In the time of Oshomole, when he did federal road, Jonathan reimbursed him.
He did.
So APC don't mean well. So they're talking about flyover. What is flyover? It's federal project. Bini Asaba Road is federal project. That's where the flyover is.
How is flyover going to be of benefit to the common man? That's what I want to hear. I don't
know. If you go to
this, going to be of benefit to the very common man on the streets. It's not about flyover. Is it in the scale of preference?
By the last time I checked, you see that house if you are facing Adesuwa, that very plaza, that mall on the left-hand side, the last time I checked, it was owned by Ege Ogbemudia. Part of that house, when I got videos, part of that house has been destroyed. The reason I requested for the video of that area, because my cousin inherited, I don't want to mention his name, he inherited a house from that same area. So I was, because I know he rented it to some companies at that time. I was interested. I said, oh, I hope my cousin's house will not be destroyed. So behold, when they sent it, the fence has been taken away, but the main building was not affected. What do we really need a flyover in all these places?
No, sir, it is not. If it is not benefiting the common man, then it is not needed.
The pains Benin people are going through, the pains that the Benin people are going through when they are going through Benin Asaba Road, just forget about Benin Wari Road. Within Edo State, is a no-go area. So,
and let's also send message, sir, as you are just talking about now. If they are doing construction on one side of the road, they should be able to provide accessibility around. Here with our locker down, move. I don't understand the brain that these construction workers have.
As they are doing that, they did not deploy people to control traffic so that people will not drive crazy. So it's a lawless. That someone said that Benin City, if we leave it in the hands of these people, it will be taken back for the 5 years, according to that caller who called from Leeds. Yes. So, and that is true. Benin City is Benin City is running on its own. It's just running like that. In the villages, nobody cares about them. Whether the produce in the farms are coming to the city, they don't care. So nothing is going on. Edo State is just on a standstill. It's going backward. They didn't desilt any of the gutters. There's so many things. This is not the Benin City that we knew the past 2 years or so. No. So on the whole, I think it is vengeance. When you look at Kasim Afegboa, like the second caller mentioned. Kasim Afegboa was a commissioner under Obaseki.
And now he's just going around peddling lies.
He was relieved of his he was relieved of his duties because of some certain things which I'm not aware of. But today, I think it's an opportunity to pay back.
Vendetta.
When you look at the people like Adaze, whichever. So you look at the way they are all behaving. It's vengeance because they were not giving money. So
Nail him to the cross.
The day I declared my support for Asma Igodalo, he may not know. Someone asked him a question during the electioneering of that time. And he said, there's so much soft money out there. He knows how to reach and get those soft money and work for Edo State. So when he said that, you see, when you have people who really understand what they are doing, actually, when you go to the World Bank, there are so many soft money out there. There are money you could take that does not attract any interest and on and on. So when you have access to those money, you can, and you bring it back to develop your own state, which is good. So these people have no clue. They have no clue. My appeal is that Edo State people, all this will be over. It will be over soon.
When, sir?
There are some certain things you don't want to say in the media. They will say you are trying to inflame the polity and so on.
Whatever.
So, but I strongly believe that it will be over soon.
Okay.
When you go to, there are billboards in Benin City that says that Siwaju for 2027 is done and stuff. You begin to see stuff like that and all that.
Whether common man dies or not, so they don't care. Siwaju for 2027 done.
People of Nigeria, they are really hungry. Nigerians are hungry. Never like this before. So, in my own opinion, let every one of us wait until that 2027 election and let's see what is going to happen.
No, sir. If we do wait for 2027 to happen, it's going to happen like this. That's why we are fighting now for electoral reform. electoral reform, because APC cannot go into the field with free and fair mind. They know they won't get 1% of the population.
They will get less than 1%, to be honest.
Yes. So they are not for electoral reform, because if anything good, anything truth happens, they are not going to win. So if we just wait and fold our hands like this, get 2027 rate, and we don't do anything, we're going to end up like this. There will be no change until change happens.
Oh, you see, this is what I think. That's okay.
Tinubu must go.
Yeah, he must go.
For Monday
when you look at the coming of Buhari, after Obama's administration, apart from the healthcare that system that he did for America or Americans, I begin to say Obama wasn't really good for Africans.
No, he push Buhari.
George W. Bush, if you go on Google, he gave more aids to Africa, the entire Africa, than any other administration in the history of American administration. George W. Bush. Obama and David Cameron brought in Buhari to Nigeria.
They did.
And look at what it has cost a lot of people. Every day, Nigerians want to leave Nigeria. People are dying in Sahara.
Oh.
Because look at it today. Kidnapping has reached us in our own villages and everything. People cannot eat well because food produce. Look at this APC since 2015. So I'm also sure that one other administration will come in to power in America and they will say, no, this is not how democracy is being practiced. This is not democracy. Therefore, they will put a lot of width behind their foreign policy, and this administration will have no other option than to say they will bow out.
Okay.
Nigeria is not Cameroon. Cameroon is not an area of interest to the Americans. And once you are a special interest to the Americans, to a large extent, I know international law does not allow them to meddle into internal politics of any country.
But this is now outside of Ghana because there's Christian genocide.
I think that the Western
America
world
does not control it here and it's going to go to their land.
The Western world will prevail on Nigeria and
let them quickly prevail. Today,
they will prevail on Nigeria.
If Tinubu does not leave us, then we are in for another rude awakening for another 4 years.
Yeah.
By next year, sir, you won't see anything in those states.
Of course not. Of course not. There's nothing. No, for 1 year now, nothing is happening in Edo State. Absolutely nothing.
It's going to be worse.
Yes, it will. And without Tinubu, Monopolo will never win any re-election.
Oh, yeah.
So that's it. Even including Shomole, these are people who never won election.
That placenta.
Yeah. So.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody. Tinubu must go. What type of Tinubu must go? Or because he has not done us any good. What are we enjoying right now? And January 1st, be waiting. There's another tax coming. These are people no matter are they going to increase the tax? Are you for real? Why is it that APC hates human beings like this? They hate Nigerians so much. Why? It's just about them. And forgetting that if there are no people, there will not be a government.
I think that's going to be a topic for another day. You know why?
I don't want us to.
I think it should be a topic for another day. This issue of tax, they are taxing businesses out of existence in Nigeria.
Everything is going to pack up.
Yes.
When you have to pay tax.
Yeah.
Are you serious? You are leveraging on us. You are buying this, buying that, buying yachts, this, presidential jets, office of the first lady, this. When you talk about the people they hate, you look at Obi. Obi is for the people. Yet a hatred in is it not about the people that he's talking about? It did seem when I sit there, go just they bother me. Maybe that's why area mama no the feel rest. Which kind of thing be this? Why do you hate human beings like this and you want to be a leader? That's one of the characteristics, one of the things you put on your resume. If you don't have space for human beings, you should not lead human beings. Get out of that place.
Exactly.
There is no empathy, sir. What about that man? No mami 1000000. Because Amanario go tell you TV. Na TV said the next day. And orindo me ni your mind or me back where. Yet they are ready to tax them. They don't understand. There is no light. Why mokpa? I don't know why every time I have zero year transformer, you have alternative way darkness you have transformer again, you have no fix of your we are wicked to ourselves. In fact, that country is upside down, sir. It's upside down. They hate human beings. APC. They are the haters of humanity. They hate human beings, yet they want to stay in power. Why is Tinubu fighting so hard to stay in power? Why? Why don't you allow 2027 to come and then you go try your street credibility, go test it out? Why are you suffocating why are you suffocating us? Why?
I think that it is the height of arrogance when someone that represents the government is saying in quotes, even if hook up they do. Is he hook up there? Is that what he used?
He will pay tax.
He will pay tax.
So how dare you asking that person for tax?
Yeah. And another, you see, the way the tax, if I understand it properly, is that if you put money in the bank, they will ask the bank to take a certain percentage of taxes.
Whether you like it
or not. So I don't understand if these people are human beings. Or not.
In their administration, you have nothing to gain. Yes, they are
so they said they are looking for foreign investor. Tell me the investor that is coming to invest in such an environment. And there's my understanding of society. My understanding of any society is that small businesses play a bigger role in the economy of any society. Small businesses, you and I having small businesses, we are employing 2, 3, or 4, 5 people. I believe that. So if this government is taxing everybody out of existence and there's no business. So how then you are turning to the people? When you turn to the people now, you are taxing them out of it. You don't want them to exist as human beings anymore in your political space. You remember it was in this program I said something about Rehoboam and Jeroboam. When one said, my father chastised you with whips. And I said, I'm going to chastise you with scorpions. That's exactly what these people with snakes and scorpions. This administration is chastising Nigerians with snakes and scorpions. So everybody was saying PDP.
We are human beings. Everybody, let's start crying out. We are human beings. Hey, Peter, may God bless you. I don't know if you watch if you follow me or whatever, but God will continue to bless you. One man fight. He has gone to the Senate, to NAS, to tell them where Magwale electoral reform. If now shower law, they won't pass. They don't pass and since. If now hook up law, they won't pass. Everybody, if you agree, say yes, say nay. You will hear the voice of nay. Yet the rubber stamp Senate president will tell you, yeah, the year have it. The years have it. The eyes have it. If you say nay, nay will overpower the yes. A Senate president I hate Tamawe, ni amujeba ni rubber stamp. Always the yes have it. How? When you could hear, and in sensitive matters like that, is it by voice? Is it by voice count? Why can't they just do a real election there where, okay, we're signing, because they know that if they do the real thing, they are going nowhere. APC, leave us for throat. We don't tire. Augusta, then we can't come out.
Okay, that'll be good. Yeah, we leave the other ones for another day.
Another day, sir.
Yeah.
Are you going to be chance next week?
I hope so. I hope so.
Okay, so that we continue this topic. My people, we have been here for too long, and the area mama is getting emotional. I need to run. I need to run. Thank you, sir, for your time. We really appreciate you. All my people, they say thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you.
We appreciate you, sir. We appreciate you. We'll let you go.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Our baby. Ogana, era mama.
Thank you so much.
God bless you, sir. My people, when we must stop APC in every area, physically, mentally, spiritually. I mean, in all aspects, we are dealing with a bunch of demons. They are demonic. They're not like human beings. They're not like human beings, yet they want rule. Ajibola, well, congratulations. Yes, our baba na Eromomo na grandpapa. I beg, make we. I take guy now. We are the sign. What are you, baba? We sign motto. Anyways, now do well, my people. If you don't love human beings, why do you want to rule them? You want to be a governor by all means. Okay, now you got there now through the power of rigging. Well, when you say me, every day you keep messing up. Every day. Then when we talk, not come Binyo, not come and we go cut your throat. Shame on you people. I beg, Mother Kwalo, I know by 3 a.m. you watch this program. Tell the big people at Sapler Road that the construction workers, I don't know what they are. People are complaining and they are sending pictures to me. See, the place is locked. Car, not the field move. I never see this kind of construction where they construct for there. When you are constructing an area, you also provide accessibility for oncoming or whatever traffic while you are concentrating on one area. In Nigeria, the construction workers or the company, they go just where do you want people to move to? They have lives. They have to move up and down for their lives. What do you want them to do? Stop them in their houses? Monday, I better go tell the people where you hire there, where you put for them, make them do the construction. Say people they cry or make them open the road. Video send the government. Make them open the road. Because Okpa wait 6 hours in a supply road in marketing move because of waiting the fly over one and so that they do we not go better the life of me and you. I go make better with it. Why we beat a lot there now? Mama, don't talk too much. I made they go, Jory. Now well done. I will say, my Okpa now. Now do well. Thank you so much. You want to ask you on the other good market. After your market bar, I will go over your I want to go to me. I do no matter. I like the people.
Well, I will go your way. I do it.
My people, I'm getting emotional. It's not fair because you want to malign one man. You want to make sure you slander him, you defame his character. You are turning everything upside down. You want to rule or do it well. Do it well. If the people like you, they will vote for you. But this one is by force. They are forcing you on us. Many choice. Do it well. Is it too much to ask? Where's the humanity inside of you? You are a human being first before you are a Supreme Court governor or a Supreme Court president. We are even the ones here, we are crying. Who send you go? Helen in Osayawu. You not go reach na pure water. Then you descend. Come on, send there 50,000 and now I'll get 2 women and say, "Iya go already walk about me." Which kind of life is this? It's not fair. Me can't be. I just say sorry for now. Henry, I don't remember tell you, but say you want marry the king. Ma tell it, don't we? Ma tell it, don't we? Why you say? Oh, but Mr. Obede for comment session. You go here now, Daddy. He say you be in law or we have got more for the area no be here. No ready. Wow, I say,
oh,